It's one thing to write some letters in the hope they will not affect, and another thing to see is what has been sown with hope blossoming. If you're willing to bring forces on board to achieve your goals, it is one decision, a different view of things that takes responsibility. I'm here today because you have worked tireless on yourself. Even if the skills you have acquired may not came from someone wiser and more far-sighted than yourself. I'm here not to win. I'm here to be warning to you out there. Don't risk everything to win. Don't sell yourself short. And please, consider the others, because they are as valuable as you are. That you are listening to me here today, I owe you, the people out there, where you are working hard to distract you, to pamper you, and who want to be with you. I have long wondered, is there a God out there? Or a higher power? As an atheist, I should not believe in anything. My mother always said that to believe is to know nothing. But what do we know? Even a professor holding a hand of sand as comparison on the beach of knowledge in his hands, remain curious. Think with others. Don't rely on others. Many clever minds have built a system which we should be relatively safe. But the worst enemy is ourselves. We not begrudge our fellow man anything in a society that seems to know only one direction: higher, faster, further. But it's the little things, the little voices, whose hearing we should take care of. If not us, the old, should be meaningful for the young. Should we not find a way to the goal together? Should we give up or continue? Should we continue? In a time when everything seems to be confused. I was busy with the abyss of madness when I wrote the lines to CCP. I followed my intuition, my knowledge, and there must be something out of that listens. That graciously, as it is, let you do things in your time, when you're ready for it. I came to this world as a human being. Even if I had the near-death experience, and I lost my respect for life as a result of that time, it doesn't mean that lives it find way to go to new ways. What is said, what was done, I regret in a certain degree. But in a retrospect, it was worth it. I've seen worldly, no major possessions to acquire, a good gaming PC, yes, and a good education. What if I work hard for myself is gratitude? Only the half last year I have experienced what it means to be alone and have redeemed the one-way ticket. I also have responsibilities, and it's hard to live. For this reason, I would like to apologize to CCP for being an instrumental in their game development and turning the EVE Online system upside down. Through manipulative writings, which would certainly be received in German as fictional literature, I, as a gamer, started where few would ever expect it. At the gamer manufacturer itself, basically, I wanted to make a difference, a change, contribute something to the story. But I bogged down, pretending to be a time traveler, which I wasn't, and not denying this for years, consciously to see if I had any influence, led to the development in EVE Online since the years 2009 to 2020. Even if I'm still convinced now what I have done, but I would that I could have been much better if I had not been so selfish to get me away here. I am of the opinion that the CCP should publish my letters to prevent the future manipulation attempts of this kind or early detection. In the end, we are all human beings with ideas, hopes, etc. But should we go out as I did to manipulate the peoples whose products we will like in such a way that we have to swallow this bait? And as we know it in EVE, a PvP or player versus player situation comes out, we should consider wherever CSM elected by power blocks should not be democratically handed over to who really played the game. Those are the players. The CSM, in my opinion, is only a farce. Because if there's a player association to want to live out power blocks mechanics and their interests in EVE, then who will fail to the wayside? Maybe someone like me. And that is an individual can influence an entire clusters without with even maybe someone like me. That I am can put down a whole cluster without any form of aggression, only with words, shows clearly that the feather is stronger than the sword. Because of this reason, I'm ready to accept the perma-ban from CCP, because I often violate the Euler, was manipulative, cooperation embarrassing, and definitely not someone you should follow. This was my war deck next generation in Eve. And at least I didn't profit from that situation. And it leaves for the Eve players. They really count in my heart. A sign that every Eve player can rote behind their ears. Every one of you has influence to the game. Don't follow anything else leaders. You are a part of the game, and this is your game. How it has to be continued in Eve? I don't know. But remember, there's always a bigger fish. And rethink. You don't want to have a new Wardeck declaration like this one here again. Fly safe. I wanna miss you all. Thanks for the whole time.